There are some very mysterious places throughout the world right now that you probably aren't aware of, but you should be. These places are full of stories about spaceships, ghosts, disappearances, seemingly impossible archaeological finds, and more. Scientists have tried to crack their secrets, but can't seem to agree on the answers. It's no wonder. Welcome to History Bazaar. Today we are presenting to you the mysterious places from the gates of hell to listening the space roar that the scientists still can't explain. In August 1994, in Oakville, Washington, a strange event took place. It started as a normal rain, a few drops here and there, enough to get your windshield wipers going. But then, out of the blue, the rain became solid and gelatinous. Globs of this gel-like substance pelted houses, cars, even people, covering them in the mysterious sticky goo that belongs in some Goosebumps book, or as an early sign of an imminent alien invasion and takeover of our brains. Okay, too far, but take a look at this stuff. It's disgusting. Thousands called into the hospital with cases of sickness, claiming flu-like symptoms. It's safe to say the hospital had their hands full and weren't sure how to handle the situation. Do we quarantine the entire city? It's people. If you can imagine partaking in such an event, though it may be funny to us now. The fear of what it could be and what sickness you have contracted is a maddening thought, and one I'm glad to have missed firsthand and instead read about. Scientists quickly gathered samples and tested the gel, and found the same bacteria present in the human digestive tract within its gel-like body. It was literally as if the sky had shit upon Oakville, Washington. How or why this happened still remains a mystery. The giant flaming crater known as the Gates of Hell, also known as the Door to Hell, in the country of Turkmenistan. This accidental tourist attraction is a collapsed natural gas field that has been burning for about 50 years. Turkmenistan is a country shrouded in mystery, and the crater is located in the remote Darvaza area, so not much is known definitively about the origin of the burning canyon. One theory is that a Soviet natural gas extraction company caused the collapse of the natural gas field in 1971 and, in an effort to burn off excess gases that began to escape, lit a controlled fire that is still burning today. Whatever or whoever caused the canyon may be unclear, but the result is striking. The pit burns continuously year-round and is nearly 100 feet deep, with a diameter of 226 feet. This is definitely a bucket list destination for so many reasons. Spread throughout Costa Rica and surrounding areas are mysterious, ancient stone balls, mathematically perfect in their spherical shape. At least before the harshness of nature and time have slowly etched themselves into the surfaces. Ranging from just a few inches in diameter and weighing a few pounds, to feet in diameter weighing metric tons, the variety of this ancient discovery is plenty. But where there is plenty of physical variety, there is lack of explanation. Where did these stones come from? How did they move them? How did they sculpt them with such mathematical precision? What purpose did they serve? All questions plaguing scientists since their discovery. Despite the idea of humans creating such mathematical perfections in ancient times, scientists searched for nearby quarries that could have produced such magnificence, but have found no evidence of such sites ever existing. The location of the balls is believed to have some significant purpose, but today are undecipherable, as many of the smaller stone balls have been blasted open by locals to find gold befitting their folklore. No gold has been discovered, further solidifying the mystery of their creation and purpose. The best guess anyone has today is they were used in some sort of astronomy study, but without all the balls in their original locations, this can neither be confirmed nor denied. It's easy to understand how ancient sites remain a mystery, their purposes and explanation lost in a communication disconnect through time. But today we have advanced science that can explain just about anything, right? Wrong. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, recorded a strange sound emanating from the Pacific Ocean. Now, these people study lots of sounds in the ocean by microphones or hydrophones set up and spread out through its entirety for detailed research and development. The bloop registered so loud on these hydrophones that mics 5,000 kilometers apart from each other recorded it at the same time once you take into consideration the speed of sound. This sound, in all its wonder and mystery, has been dubbed the bloop. After careful study, NOAA has agreed that its wavelength matches that of an animal, but when the remainder of the facts are applied, that it was so loud it traveled over 5,000 kilometers. Imagining an animal with the capability to produce a sound of this magnitude is a terrifying notion. Scientists at NOAA are still hard at work to discover these very questions. To this day, the sound has never been heard again, but that hasn't stopped them from searching. We just hope they don't stir up the hornet's nest and have some creature go Pacific Rim on our asses. Often referred to as space song or Earth song, the space roar is actually a sound in space that has scientists baffled. It's a common misconception that no sound can be heard in space. Sounds can be heard as electromagnetic vibrations through plasma wave antenna. The truth is, sound can't travel and must be picked up at the source. Scientists have known for a while and studied these sounds. So far, they've been able to determine many sounds, including star explosions, massive collisions, and even the death of suns. This sound, however, is uncategorized and loud by comparison. It is believed by some to be the combination of multiple sounds emanating from the complex interactions of particles from the ionosphere, solar winds, and planet interference, but others are not so easily convinced. It goes to show that these sounds could be a significant discovery in astronomy. Imagine a star exploding. Scientists have the capability to understand its sound and has been described as quiet. If the total annihilation in a glorious space explosion is received as some minor screeches in the soundscape of space, what in the vastness of space could produce a noise so loud it surprised and shocked scientists when it was heard? We may never know. Cast iron pipes, predating the ability to cast iron, let alone tunnel through the mountain to lay them, are running through a Chinese mountainscape like veins do a human. This discovery baffles scientists because the human race, at the time these pipes would have been created, were far inferior to the technology. The pipes stretch from a nearby salt river through the entirety of the mountainside, running both east and west, and can be accessed through 3 seemingly purposeful entrances into the cave system. Some believe these pipes aren't human-made at all, but really extraterrestrial. Most are quick to cast this theory aside, but are lacking in the explanation category and refer to them as a strange natural occurrence. I mean, come on. Look at those pipes. Now they may not be extraterrestrial made, but that doesn't take away from what could be the truth. If they are alien made, wow, what a sight to behold. And if they are human made, wow, what a sight to behold. The context shouldn't change the possibility that these pipes represent our ancestors and how little we know about them in the ancient world. I'm sure we've all, at one point or another, studied our solar system and the planets within. There were 9 before Pluto was declassified as a planet, leaving us with the 8 we know and love and recognize. However, just outside of Pluto, there is an asteroid belt known as the Kuiper Belt. Scientists have known of its existence for a time now, including the large ice meteors, bigger than some planets, floating around its dense space. However, a more recent discovery in the belt has drawn the attention of astronomers from all fields into what could be a new scientific discovery. A gravitational pull, much like Earth, is drawing and causing orbital patterns from the belt's asteroids and ice asteroids. They can see the orbit, but not the planet that is causing it. Scientists are jumping at the chance to discover another planet. Whether or not that planet will be classified within our solar system, effectively increasing the planets back to 9, remains to be seen. The lost city of Atlantis has captured the imagination of humankind for thousands of years, even though there's no real proof such a place ever existed. It was first written about by Plato in 360 BC, who described a continent populated by wealthy people who had developed advanced military and technological capabilities. Despite the fact that Plato's stories about Atlantis were fictional, many people believe they were based on fact and have searched for proof the continent existed. So far, however, none have discovered it. Our world and beyond is full of discoveries, some that could change the fundamental conception of ancient human presence on planet Earth, and some that are light years away from understanding their role in the mystery of space and time. Do we tend to overthink things like these? Or do you feel we are missing a critical part of history that could change the very way we live today? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you hit that like button if you want to see more videos like this one.